There is something magical about seeing a smile bloom beside a sprig of mint. In our first design, we bring joy and growth together in the form of joyful hanging face bottles, a simple yet heartwarming way to use a plastic and brick in any corner of your garden or balcony. With just a handful of old bottles, some pine, twine, and imagination, you can craft a sky full of smiling characters, each one holding a living plant like a in green. It starts with rinsing out the bottles and giving them a second life. Cut the base wide enough to house soil or hydroponic medium, then grab your brushes. Paint is full of wonder, slimy lashes, mischievous grins, or bashful eggs. Let each bottle take on a personality. Perhaps one looks like your little brother, or maybe a sleepy cat. Attach rope around the neck and hang them where sunlight dunges, on a balcony railing, under a tree, or across your garden fence. As your herbs begin to sprout, mint, basil, oregano, it will feel like the celestial surface are growing. This isn't just a garden. It's a gallery of emotion, creativity, and reuse. Children will love naming their characters and checking daily on Bobby the butler to see if his hair, parsley, is growing taller. Adults will find joy in the simplicity, the reminder that beauty doesn't require perfection, only care. This project is ideal for small patches, family afternoons, and school gardens. It's a gentle act of giving joy to something unforgotten, and in return, it gives you freshness, flavor, and ladder swaying into breeze. Because so many mess, the most meaningful things grow from where we least expect, a bottle, a brustroke, and a set of imagination. Every garden begins with a dream, and some dreams come with colorful doors, troque windows, and green sprigs that read like storybook trees. Welcome to Rita Bottles' plant set, where imagination meets sustainability in its most delightful form. This project invites you to turn empty plastic bottles into enchanting mini chotages, nestled in gardens, shelves, or window walls, each one a home for growing herbs and little wonders. To begin, select medium-sized bottles and slice the top for planting. Then comes the magic, painting tiny shooters, red rooftops, and charming chimneys. Some look like balconies, others like tiny post offices. Give each one a name if you like: Rose Cottage, Mint Manor, Time Tower. The fun is not just in how they look, but in how alive they feel. Fill the bottles with soil or hydroponic medium, and plant green onions, parsley, or thyme. As they sprout, terrace or garden bushes growing from rooftops, a fantasy village in miniature. Place them on a kitchen window to greet you every morning or long also in the sun where they gather like villagers waiting for market day. This project is ideal for families, classrooms, and urban dwellers longing for a pocket of magic. It teaches kids that recycling isn't just a chore. It's storytelling with your hands. It shows adults that nature and creativity need only a moment and about to take root. With every glange, there's a fairy tale home has remained as that lives into the tiles, in the brustroke of a window one, in the fresh scent of herbs, in the quiet growth from roof to sky. Because in the world of craftedness, even trash can tell stories, and every bottle can be a place where dreams grow. In a gentle breeze, the little bears sway, not buzzing, but blooming. Our third tradition, the buzzing bee bot planters, brings together two worlds that make life flourish: nature as pollinators and our own hands of tradition. These whimsical planters are made from reused plastic bottles, painted into charming bees, and hung where sunlight can kiss both their wings and the grains they carry. It begins with a bottle and a fission. Cut your bottle near the base to make a planting cup, then grab your yellow and black pines. Wrap the body in cheerful strips, add friendly fudges, and cut translucent wings from another discarded bottle or plastic sheet. Attach them delicately to the seeds like whispers of flight. What makes this garden sing is not just the design, but the purpose behind it. Each bee is a small garden in itself, sprouting mint, parsley, or lettuce from its back. When hung in clusters from their limbs, pergolas, or even laundry lines, they appear to hover. Nature helpers turn it into teeny floating gardens. This is more than a idea. It's a celebration of ecological play. Children will adore crafting tesebi budias, and adults will appreciate the whole aimlessly formats function. Tese planters don't just bring color, they bring awareness. Bayas may not light inside them, but the homage honors terole in pollination and food chicles. Use the sebi botless to lane a schoolyard, bring whimsy to a patio, or add magic to a balcony garden. They do a bob into wind like leafy mobiles, spreading joy and reminding us of our place in the natural erhetaham. With helitapine and purpose, even a plastic bottle can carry the weight of beauty, education, and hope, gently buzzing through a garden made with love. Down in the garden, something curious with glass, not with legs, but with leafes. The caterpillar bottle garden chain is a joyful fusion of chillwood wonder and meaningful sustainability. Built from reused plastic bottles joined end to end, it brings to life a cheerful green caterpillar that doesn't crawl, but blossoms. To begin, got their bottles of the same size. Cut the top portions for planting space, and align them horizontally, like the gentle curve of a caterpillar spot. Paint each one in soft grains, earthy browns, or playful stripes, with rope or twine. Add shorts to be legs along the seeds. For the face, chose a larger bottle, glue on large googly eyes, a beaming red smile, and lobe underneath from the wear or fabric string. Now comes the life. Fill each segment with soil or a hydroponic medium, and gently nestle in herbs or small leafy grains, arugula, mint, or baby spinach work bountifully. As they grow, the caterpillar becomes not only a garden with a character full of movement, joy, and charm. Ideal for schoolyards, community plots, or backyard tables, this caterpillar teaches more than gardening. It enjoys storytelling, teamwork, and a new way of seeing what we throw away. Kids will eagerly name each segment, water them with pride, and celebrate each sprout like a victory. But even adults, bending down to admire the green little creature, will smile, remembering their own simpler days. This isn't just about ruse. It's about reconnecting with play, purpose, and presence. The caterpillar may never turn into a butterfly, but in this garden, it transforms something else entirely. A pea of trash into a thread of the leaf, growing quickly along the soil, reminding us that nature loves imagination. They perch with poise, silent and still, yet from their backs, life takes flight. Our bottle planters on stands their ordinary waste into vibrant companions that graze your garden like a gentle flow, resting among the leaves. Each bird is lovingly crafted from a used plastic bottle, transformed into a song of color, nature, and renewal. To create your avian planter, begin by shopping your bottle, agenda affordably, a panda, and wings that fan from seeds using scrap plastic or stiff paper. Choose the colors that make the heart smile: a robin red, sky blue, lemon yellow, pine softiest, a gentle plume, or even a tufted crown. Then cut an opening along the top, wide enough for herbs to root and grow: mint, chives, or basil fit like fat hearse ribbon. Place each bird on a metal stand, wooden dowel, or vintage-style chage. Let them gather in corners of your backyard, on patio tiles, or even inside your home by a sunlit window. The effect is Rene, a flock of painteratures, heads lifted, carrying green gifts upon their backs. Children will land closer to the roads, wondering if the birds are watching them back. Goers will smile, surprised by the elegante drawn from a simple bottle. And you, the mocker, will feel something quiet bloom inside. Pride not only in your hands, but in your care for the earth. This project is ideal for decorative gardening, classroom crafts, or meditative weekend work. It's a reminder that stillness is beauty, and beauty can grow from silence. These birds don't sing, but they carry a song of renewal in every leaf they bear. Because even without wings, we can still live the world around us, gently, one bottle at a time. A row of pandas, quiet, content, sits patently in the garden, straddling green treasures in their yards. These cute panda face bottle planters are more than just adorable decor. They're invitations to nurture, play, and protect. Made from reused plastic bottles, Each planter bichom has a little panda garden watching over herbs that sprout like leafy hairs or tufts of hair. Begin with a clean bottle and a kind imagination. Pine to base white, 10 add big black eyes, small ears, and round eggs. Some pandas smile sweetly, others look sleepy. That's part of the charm. No two are actually alike. Cut the top open just wide enough to nestle herbs, lettuce, baby spinach, even basil if you'd like a fragrant touch. Arrange them in rows on a bamboo shelf, a window, or along a garden wall. When planted together, the pandas create a skin that's both powerful and playful, a gentle community growing grains for your kitchen and joy for your heart. This project is especially perfect for children. Painting the pandas bichom as a bonding moment, where watering them teaches patience and care. In classrooms or family gardens, they serve as companions in learning about plants, recycling, and quiet responsibility. Even adults will find their hearts soften. There is something deeply comforting in tending to small things with gentle touches. The botless, on the overlooked, now carry new life, not just in plants, but in meaning. The say panda planters whisper a truth often forgotten, that joy doesn't need to be loud or grand. It can be small, silent, and sitting in a row, holding a sprig of green under a pet of sun, waiting for someone to smile back. By the edge of the garden pond, the frogs sit in a circle, not throwing, but growing. They say frog both the planters with leafy hair are a charming reminder that creativity, humor, and care for the earth can light happily together. With a two strokes of green pine and a playful heart, all plastic bottles become bright amphibian friends. Each sprouting herbs like what tufts of pond grass from their heads. Begin by painting your bottles a lively frog green. Add two large yellow or white circles for ease, with black dots that gather in every direction. Curios, sleepy, or mischievous. Draw a wide green below, maybe even little blood spots onto the X. The effect is instant joy. Then, cut the top of the bottle wide enough for soil or hydroponic medium, and plant herbs like parsley, basil, or coriander. Place the frogs in your garden like they just left from the nearby pond. They look best in groups, clustered near flower beds, leaning a balcony, or even hopping along a classroom window. As the herbs grow taller, they give the illusion of leafy hair sprouting from a frog's smiling head. This day garden is especially delightful for young honest. It becomes a storybook can take and help build what offer and learn from. Watering the frogs becomes a game, yet also a quiet practice in nurturing. For adults, the skin offers a whimsical break from life's seriousness, a gentle reminder that we're never too old to smile at a green face with chive hair. These planters break 10 small patches, lift modes, and teach eco-responsibility with laughter. In a world of nays, so many sweetest things grow from silence, a plastic frog, a panda, and a little sprig of life reaching toward the sun. In the heart of the garden, something turns, not with ness or speed, but with the grace and green. The rotating fairies will the planters infit you into a garden that moves with joy. Inspired by the whimsy of Carnifrides and the Chalmer-Hadheim of nature, this day project transforms plastic bottles into rotating garden sets, each one straddling herbs, vegetables, or even flowering sprouts. Constructing it begins with a frame, wooden sticks, weir hoops, or even bicycle rims are proposed into a spinning structure. Attach evenly spaced bottle planters using hooks or strings. Each bottle, slitted open like a straddle, is filled with soil or hydroponic material, then planted with lettuce, kale, or basil. As the wheel spins gently in the wind or by hand, each plant gets its turn in the sun. This is more than a functional garden. It's kinetic poetry. Children love to take part, painting the bottles, spinning to hell, watching growth happen one day at a time. Adults then create satisfaction in its ingenuity, how something playful can also be practical, efficient, and deeply sustainable. Perfect for small yards, patios, or community garden journers. This project adds movement and story to the growing process. It teaches that balance matters, light, care, and rotation, just like life. As the botless turn, so does the mood of the garden. It becomes a place of gentle wonder, where vegetables grow not from the ground, but from carnival carts in slow motion. This isn't it just recycling, it's renewal. A playful reminder that gardening doesn't have to be still. It can turn, evolve, surprise. Because susumetemes, even plants enjoy the day. A parade of dragons marches across the garden, not breathing fire, but sprouting green. In the color parade dragon botle garden, imagine natin takes root in both cholors, playful shepes, and the simple joy of ruse. Theoretically botle planters become friendly dragons, each one a guardian of herbs and symbols of sustainability, striding proudly along the fender or balcony like protectors of your personal green realm. The magic begins with a clean plastic bottle and a pint bruise. Choose colors that shine, emerald green, blazing red, sapphire blue, or sunsine yellow. Scoop soft ridges along the back, pint white dragon eyes, and cut mini wings from scrap plastic. Some have horns made from wire, other sports picket tiles surlet from old rope. The top of each bottle is left open, a pocket for planting mint, baby spinach, or even chifes. Place your dragons in a row on a ledge, a garden border, or along the edge of a classroom wall. Each one adds a burst of fantasy, and as the plants grow taller, it's as if the dragons are breathing out life itself. This day garden is a celebration of bold creativity. Children love the singing their dragon army, watching their garden march with color and purpose. For families, it's a brilliant hands-on project that touches recycling through emeta and play. And for adults, a cheerful corner that never fails to inspire a smile. These dragons don't guard treasure, they grow it. And with every pine the scale and planted leaf, they remind us that our imagination is more powerful than waste. So let your garden roar, not with fire, but with life. When the sun slips below the horizon, a different kind of garden begins to glow. The glowing UFO bottle planters turn simple plastic bottles into heterophytors from another world, not invaders, but cultivators of life. Shaped like flying soldiers, softly lit from beneath, and filled with tender herbs, these planters transform your knitting garden into a realm of quiet wonder. Crafting them begins with a clear plastic bottle cut in half. The bottom becomes the glowing base, arranged with a local LED or small solar garden light, while the top becomes the greenhouse capsule, holding a small hydroponics pond or liquid soil. As another part, so the bottle appears as a complete UFO hovering gently on a garden bed or pot. Pine supplement metallic edges, or leave them clear to let the inner light shine through. As darkness falls, the bottle just colorful halos onto the leaves around them, glowing green, blue, or soft orange depending on your light source. Inside, basil, lettuce, or thyme begins its slow, upward journey, nourished by both care and creativity. This is gardening reimagined, not just functional, but theatrical. Children are drawn to them like fireflies, curious about the plants inside. Adults pause, enchanted by the balance of science and softness. Perfect for evening garden journers, party de jour, or educational science projects, these UFO planters show that light and life can emerge from the same humble source. A discarded bottle and a little imagination. And when your garden glows at night, it no longer sleeps, it dreams. In a world so fast and bright, these teeny beacons remain as that growth doesn't always need the sun. So mess, it needs only a little light, a recycled idea, and the belief that beauty can come from anywhere, even outer space. The kitchen breathes a little easier when green things grow beside the window, especially when they smile back at you. The bare bottle planters for windows bring softness and charm into everyday patches, turning ordinary bottles into gentle companions of warmth and growth. White as snow and with friendliness, Tesser proposed bears try the herbs like mint and basil intercrones, offering a fresh can and a friendly face to start each day. Begin with a clean plastic bottle, preferably short and wide. Cut the top for planting, and paint the surface a soft creamy white. Add black opals, a button nose, and the soft surface of a happy snout. For airs, Glue it on small bottle caps or scoop from recycled cardboard. The result? A sweet beer who looks right at home among mooks and morning light. Blend herbs that terrify in partial sun, basil, mint, even lemon balm. As they grow, they fluff up above their head like leafy hair or cozy hats. Each day, as you reach for your tea or wasa dish, they greet you quickly, a silent presence of life and care. This project is perfect for families looking to teach sustainability with Joe, or for anyone wanting to bring a little tenderness into their routine. Kids love numbing their bears and watching their hair grow, while adults find charm in the simple beauty of small green things. Place them along your window wall. Let's soon warm their little faces, and enjoy how something so small can brighten an entire room. Because sa sometimes, all it takes is a berwida basu crown to remain you at home is not just a place. It's how you chose to grow beauty inside it. In a clear dome no bigger than your hand, a miracle unfolds, slowly, softly, day by day. The bottle selling domes with caps are a celebration of beginnings, a quiet corner of the garden or window where life stares beneath plastic walls. These Upcycled planters offer both visibility and protection, turning discarded bottles into nurturing chambers where sets awaken and roots stretch. To begin, take a transparent bottle and cleanly adjust it. Invert the top half into the base, creating a miniature greenhouse. Fill it with moist soil, nestle in your sets, let the mustarens or basil, and gently screw it back on, leaving its lilos for ventilation. Each bechomes aliterajan, red, green, or yellow, like a colorful crown for new life within. As the days pass, something magical happens. A drop of condensation here, a green lobe of stem terre. You do begin to see nature at work, roots twirling down the bottleneck, sprouts lifting skyward, chasing light through the clear plastic shell. These selling domes are more than just functional. They teach patience, observation, and care. Ideal for children learning how plants grow or for adults rekindling a quiet connection with their hands and soil. Place them by a window, a shelf, or a garden ledge. Their transparency lets you see what's often hidden, the process beneath the surface. And when your seedlings are strong enough, you can transplant them into a larger garden, a pot, or even another bottle home. What once held so that now holds life. It's a quiet transformation, but a powerful one. Because in every seed, there is a story. And in every bottle, a chance to hold that story up to the light and watch it grow. Along the fender lane, a crow would get hers. Not people, but pine fudges, it blooming with green. To a vertical wall garden with pine bottles brings life to blank surfaces. It transforms forgotten fences or duals into vertical canvases of joy, color, and nourishment. With just a few used bottles, some imagination, and a touch of paint, your wall becomes a place where creativity and chlorophyll grow side by side. Start by switching bottles open at the side, leaving enough room for soil and roots. Paint each one with a personality, big eyes, sleepy lids, quirky grins, and rosy cheeks. The more variety, the better. Every bottle becomes a character, some giggle in the sun, others not beneath mint leaves. Secure them horizontally against a wooden plank with a mesh or balcony rail using strong twine or screws. Fill each with soil or hydroponics pong and plant leafy grains like spinach, arugula, or even strawberries. Their roots will dangle softly downward, while their leaves reach upward to meet the light. This vertical garden is perfect for small spaces. Urban balconies, narrow side yards, or classroom walls bejomelus, edible murals. It also invites interaction. Children name the fudges and their friends, while visitors smile at the colorful gathering swaying in the breeze. But beyond the beauty is a deeper message, that even whilst man to spara can bejome places that connect to nature, to food, and to one another. This isn't just a garden, it's a vertical village, a hanging gallery of hope. A reminder that what on the health soda or shampoo can now hold spinach and smiles. And when the harvest comes, you do not only have fresh grains, you do have grown joy itself, row by row. Like a lateral parade, They hang in a joyful lane, each one beaming in its own color, each one olive with green. The rainbow fetches both the garden line is a celebration of pure cheer. It takes discarded plastic bottles and turns them into a carnival of color and personality. Dangling from strings, this is smelling fetches bread life into balconies, fences, and family gardens, while nurturing real, edible plants from Tefi brand tops. Begin with your collection of bottles, different sizes what you may. Paint each one in a bold rainbow tone, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Let your brush run wild with silly expressions. One bottle make biyaning, another winking, another logging with its tongue way out. Imperfections only add to the fun. Cut an opening at the top, fill with growing medium, and plant herbs like mint, coriander, or oregano. Then hang them in a lane, achuros arailing, between to tres, or under a choferet patio. As the herbs grow, it looks like the fetches are sprouting wild green hair, tufted with freshness and mischief. This day project is perfect for children who do a treat botless like garden friends. It also brightens any space, no matter how gray. The rainbow palette radiates positivity, and the silly fetches get the moonlight, playful, and woolly human. And yet, behind the humor, there is a quiet truth, that we can reclaim beauty from what's been just acide. That color and keenness can come from care and intention. Let this rainbow garden remain you that sustainability doesn't have to be serious. So met mess, it can be silly, it can make you laugh, and while it grows herbs for your table, it will also grow something else. Joy, one color at a time. As the sun slips away, a quiet glow begins, not from stars, but from bottles. The lantern bottle planters with lights are a gentle fusion of earth and light, turning what onja held soda into small beacons of charm. Hung like lanterns or nestled into churners, these planters illuminated the night while carrying herbs that continue to grow into hues of evening. To create your glowing garden lights, begin with clear or lightly frosted plastic bottles. Slice open the tops for planting. 10 feet a solar-powered LED or battery light into the base. Some makers even wrap twinkle lights around the bottom section to create a soft halo. Paint the bottle edges in warm earth tones or leave them transparent to let the glow shine through. Fill the top with soil or hydroponic media and plant herbs that love a bit of indirect light, mint, chiefess, or lemon balm. As evening falls, their silhouettes dance in the glow, turning the planters into living lanterns, green abulfe, golden blue. Hang them along a garden fence, on a balcony, or from tree branches. The lights will guide your ears well to la festa de cho night prese. It's not just decorative, it's deeply comforting, a ritual of light and life. These lanterns speak softly, reminding us that beauty named below. They invite the stillness, reflection, and the kind of joy that arrives in whispers. Children feel wonder, adults feel pache, and ignite as they light up again. You do remember this chame from what was thrown away. Now it glows, it grows. A garden doesn't sleep at sunset, it begins to dream. Let your botless carry that dream, one gentle glow at a time. In the morning quiet, where sunlight filters through glass and the kettle hums softly, something fresh whites just outside the window. The window rail bottle herb garden brings greenery within reach. Herbs you can snip with one hand while stirring soap with the other. It's a simple, satisfying solution for onion traffic freshness, even in the smallest of patches. Start by selecting clear or torre bottles of similar size. Slice a section along one side, create an open planter. Punch holes at each end and thread wire, twine, or zip ties through them to secure the bottles horizontally to your window rail or balcony ledge. Fill with soil or hydroponic sponge, and plant herbs that thrive in sunlight, basil, oregano, thyme, or mint. The beauty of this design is its subtlety. No grand gestures, just soft utility. Each bottle catches the light differently, some clear and glowing, others tinted green like forest glass. The herbs lean toward the window, reaching for light with quiet determination. This garden isn't flashy, but it's deeply personal. Every time you open the window, water your plants, or tear a sprig for your tea, you are participating in something circular, creating nourishment from what once held waste. Perfect for apartment dwellers, kitchen gardeners, or anyone longing to bring the outside in, this teaches mindfulness. The plants grow slowly, but so do habits of tending, noticing, and appreciating. And day by day, your window transforms. It no longer looks out at the world, but becomes a frame for something alive, useful, and beautiful. A reminder that sometimes the smallest shot of sun is all you need to grow flower, peche, and a little more green in your life. Rising from the soil like a pillar of color and life, tanaw pa about sa plantas invited eye upward, from root to leaf, from earth to sky. This day garden is both sculpture and sustenance, a vertical celebration of Ruse and Erhaitahaem. Made by stacking pine the bottles into touring shapes, it holds more than herbs. It holds stories, care, and connection to the earth. To begin, got their plastic bottles of similar shape and size. Cut side openings near the base of each bottle for planting. Start them by inverting the top of one bottle into the base of the next, securing each with glue, screws, or wooden stakes through the center. As your totem grows taller, paint each layer with a unique design, patches, tribal patterns, bold geometric squares, or even floral motifs. Fill each pocket with soil and nestle in your grains, baby lettuce, arugula, coriander, or edible flowers. As they grow, the totem comes alive, a tower of green arms rearing in every direction, unshorted by its recycled rods. Place it in a garden corner, near your porch, or at the entrance to a school or community space. It stands as a marker, not of territory, but of intention, a symbol of vertical thinking in a world running out of horizontal space. Children will gaze upward, trekking each new leaf. Naig boars will pause, curious, and you, the maker, will see something taller than a stack of bottles. You do as it transformation layered in color, growth, and story. This is gardening that remembers, that speaks through shape, pattern, and purpose. Because even in a single column of bottles, we can build something rooted, rising, and deeply human, a totem of tomorrow, growing one green bread at a time. Beneath the sky's reflection, something floats, not just gently, but playfully. The floating pond treaders from bottles bring whimsy to water, inviting you to turn everyday plastic into a drifting dream of frogs, fish, and leafy life. With hair for a backyard pond, a balcony water tube, or a classroom basin, these situations blend the jiggling with imagination in ways that ripple far beyond the surface. Begin by drafting your creatures. A frog with wade, painted is in a grinning mode, a koi fish shimmering in orange and white stripes. Cut the top open to tradlesul or a hydroponics ponge, and plant water-loving herbs like mint or aquatic grains. For flotation, seal the bottom thickly and add a small foam base if needed. Set them adrift gently onto still waters. A tailless plastic pool, a koi pond, or even our ceramic basin becomes their playground. They float with pride, herbs lifting upward, bodies bobbing with the breeze. The magic lays in the illusion. Frogs with green hair, fish blooming with parsley, garden creatures alive in color and purpose. Children will laug, reaching to tap their noses. Adults will pause, enchanted by the simple harmony between water, craft, and growth. Beyond beauty, this project touches balance. How to float, how to grow, how to ruse. It's a conversation starter, a playful centipede, and a living sculpture all at once. This isn't just gardening, it's storytelling onto water. And like any good story, it leaves a space for wonder. Because even a bottle with just a bit of pine and hope can become a creature of the pond, a garden of green, affluent in stillness, and a leaf with kuye jow. Color by color, pH by pH, a bottle becomes a canvas, and a becomes a jewel. The bottle mosaic garden art planters are a tactile symphony of ruse, creativity, and slow expression. Each one tells a different story, not just in what it grows, but in how it's made. This project transforms discarded plastic into living art, mosaic planters that speak in color and flourish with life. To begin, clean a large plastic bottle and cut it open to create a growing space. 10 gutter bottle caps, smooth, rounded, each one a memory of something onje consumed. Sort them by color or shape, and begin your pattern. A spiral, a sunflower, a burst of stars. Let your imagination guide the layout. Using strong glue, press each up into place like puzzle pieces. The result is a planter that feels ancient and modern all at once, a potmade of memories lit by light and hand. Inside, nestle in herbs, mint, coriander, or lemon thyme. The granary recesses above the mosaic like a crown of life above at the lead base. Set the planter on your patio table, garden gate, or even your kitchen corner. It will chat the eye, the braise, and the admiration of gues. More than visual delight, this project offers texture and meditation. A moment of pause, glue, press, arrange. It's especially meaningful for children and elders, hence learning or remembering that beauty often starts small. Here, tras becho mestre sur naturu perfection, but teru patiente. And the growing herbs becho may both reward and reminder. That color, light growth, takes time. And in our moving fast, there's a planter stand still, bold, humble, and alive. Meet the gardener's newest residents, not statues, but people grown from plastic, pine, and purpose. The garden people from both the planters are little grass with big presence. Each one stands uprig, beaming in hand-painted outfits, rooted in soil, and crowned with living greenery. They're not just planters, they're companions. Each bottle carries a personality, a name, a smile that grows with every leaf. Start with bottles of uniform size. Paint on a simple face. Two kind as a churfed mood, my freckles, or a mustache. Then let the rest be my clothes, a striped shirt, a polka dot dress, a gardening apron. Add buttons, sews, suspenders, whatever brings them to life. Cut the top open, fill with growing medium, and plant herbs that reside in soft wafes. Chili parsley bechomes bonji hair. Mint stands wild and unjombet. Basil flows like leafy brides. The result? A living village of garden folk, each with their own charm and scent. Arrange them in rows, like our welcoming committee along your balcony rail or figurative pitch. Watch us go smile, children wave, and neighbors ask, who might detest a little people? But beyond their delict lies something deeper. These figures remain as that gardening is personal, that the earth we care for reflects who we are, in joy, in creativity, in stewardship. Drafting them as an act of affection. A quiet declaration that even in waste, we can see potential. That in every plastic form, there may be a gardener waiting to bloom. Because as we don't just grow plants, we grow stories. And in this garden, each character tells one, of ruse, of kindness, and of the grin, beating heart behind every painted smile.